Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you are all doing well. So let's talk about Manchester City. Not the loudest club in this summer transfer window, not the most talked about either, but something's definitely cooking under Pep Guardiola. This isn't the same Man City we have seen over the years. There is a noticeable shift in tactics, in intent, and even in how they are building their squad. Let's break down what I like to call Men City 2.0, a more direct, a more vertical version of Pep City, and why this shift might be both exciting and risky. Alright, we all recognize Pep City as masters of complex passing. Short triangles, control 70% possession, gradually suffocating their opponents. However, this season, that narrative is shifting. The build up phase, City are now adopting a more direct approach. The build up remains, Bernardo moving into midfield, Rodri acting as a pivot. But once they hit the middle third, the dynamics change. There's increased energy, more vertical movement, and greater risk. Players like Omar Marmoush and Ryan Cherki, they aren't your usual Pep signing. These players are ball carriers. They do not aim to complete 30 passes before reaching the box. They will take on defenders, surge into space, and break through lines with their dribbling. The same goes for Reijnders. He is very progressive with the ball. This feels like Pep experimenting again. He's always about evolving his system. We saw it with the false nine, the inverted fullbacks, the three box three. Now we are seeing something that feels like, I don't know, a bit Kloppish. Fast breaks, direct transition, overlapping wide players, and longer passes over the top. Even Ederson is being used more aggressively now, pinging long balls over the press instead of always playing out from the back. And it's working to an extent. City's possession stats are slightly down, but fast break attempts are up. That's not a coincidence. But with this new approach comes new problem. Defensively, City do not look as solid as they have been. They are conceding more shots per game and not just volume. We are talking higher quality chances too. The press isn't clicking the way it used to, especially in the middle third. There were teams finding gaps, bypassing City's first press and getting at their backline more easily. And crosses, yes, Man City have looked really shaky defending them. Poor marking, late tracking, some miscommunication in that zone between the centre back and the keeper. It's a bit off right now. Even though they still lead in pressed sequences, they are struggling to actually convert those into turnovers, especially centrally. For the first time in years, Pep is really facing the pressure. Last season was not great. They just managed to secure Champions League football and then lost to Al Hilal in the Club World Cup. Yes, Al Hilal. That loss hurt. It revealed some of the same defensive issues, and honestly, it shattered the illusion of being unbeatable. This summer, fans expected City to return with a bang, spend 100 million on a star player, but no, they have been quiet in their dealings. No big signings, just smart, easy acquisition like Marmoush, Cherki, and Reijnders. It seems like Pep is planning something behind the scenes. This isn't a rush buy. This is a calculated change, like something he has been strategizing for some time. But here's what really interesting to me. No one is really talking about City right now. All the hype is around Liverpool, who are going through their own rebuild under Slot. Chelsea have signed half of Europe again, and Arsenal are being tipped as favourite in a lot of conversation. City, they are flying under the radar. That's dangerous because when Pep sits quiet, that usually means he is planning something we are not ready for. Could be a new shape, could be a new tactical trap, or maybe this entire direct style is just a transition phase for something bigger. Here's the bottom line. Manchester City are evolving. They are not playing the same way they have been for 5 to 6 years. They are more direct. They have got new profiles in attack. Their possession stats reflect that shift. But it comes at a cost. Defensively, they have looked vulnerable. Pressing structure isn't tight. They are conceding more. And aura of control is missing in moments. Still, this is Pep Guardiola we are talking about. He is not doing this by accident. The real question is, will Man City 2.0 be another masterstroke or a misstep? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Is this the Man City better suited for modern football, or they are risking too much of moving from their roots? Drop a like if you enjoyed this breakdown, subscribe for more deep dives like this, and I'll see you in the next one.